it's Heidi. Today we are going to answer the age-old question. Why do we say please? Stay tuned. You want to know. Well, hello. It's Heidi, International Cultural Consultant and Etiquette Expert. So we are taking it back to basics today. We are going to answer the question. Why do we use the word please? Why do we say please? Have you ever really stopped to think about it? Or does it just come so naturally to you? I'm sure it does, because it's one of the very first words we are taught, whatever language we speak. Every language has, whether it is bitte or por favor, s'il vous plaît, or por favore, whatever language you're speaking, we are taught as children to say please. So why is that? Well, of course, we want to mind our manners, mind our P's and Q's, as I always say. We want to be polite and be respectful, right? That's the core of etiquette. You know that. So when we say please, we are acknowledging that we are asking for something. We're not demanding something. Did you know that in ancient Rome, there was a word for please, and it was actively used? They were very polite. They had etiquette. They had all sorts of formal etiquette in ancient Rome. And it's followed us throughout ages, throughout all these years. All the languages, we all have some sort of word for please, because we're asking someone to do something for us. Let's set a scenario. We are at dinner. We're at the dinner table, and we're having family style, and there's a big bowl of mashed potatoes, and we would love some, but they're too far for us to reach because we know we never reach. So you would say to someone, would you please pass the mashed potatoes? That's being polite. You're acknowledging that you're asking someone to perform a task. You're asking for a favor. You're asking for a request. You're requesting that they actually stop what they're doing and move the mashed potatoes so you can have some. That is the polite way of doing things. It's civil society. This is how we want to live. We want to live our best lives and be respectful of other people. On the flip side, if you're not being a polite person, you could give a command, because our languages, all the languages, we all have a form of a command. So in English, instead of saying, would you please pass the mashed potatoes, the command version would be, pass the mashed potatoes. Now, which would you rather do? You know, just think of yourself, be empathetic, put yourself in someone else's shoes, and say you're the person next to the mashed potatoes, and someone says, would you please pass the mashed potatoes? And you would say, well, yes, of course. You stop what you're doing, you're eating, and you pass the mashed potatoes. Now, on the other hand, if someone says, pass the mashed potatoes, you're thinking, golly, you probably do it because you're a very kind, caring person, but you're thinking, geez, where is your manners? You're not minding your P's and Q's very much. Because, you know, we're all taught this as a child. This is some of our most basic forms of etiquette that we're taught, to say please and to say thank you. So when you're teaching your children, or you're teaching any kids around you or adults, remind them this, you say please because you are asking, you're making a request, and you're being respectful and polite. You're acknowledging that someone has got to stop what they're doing, go out of their way to fulfill your request. Of course you want to be polite. So I hope this helps a little bit, and please pass it around. Be sure you say please, and of course say thank you when someone does send the mashed potatoes. Of course, the correct response is thank you for passing the mashed potatoes. It's give and take, always, you know, equal opposite actions, right? Remember all that? Okay, so please, thank you. Yes, of course. You're so polite. I'm proud of you. Thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it triggers a little, your memory and triggers, to just stop for a moment. I know we're so busy, but just stop for a moment and ask someone for something and use the word please. Be respectful. Okay, please, if you would be so kind to subscribe to my channel, I'd be so grateful. And if you like the video, like the video and love your comments. How do you teach people, the children in your life, to say please? How about the adults? Do you have to remind them? I know we all need a little reminding, a little memory boost every now and then. So here's yours. Remember to say please and follow it with a thank you. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your time. And as always, please be kind. Thank you.